it's going to be a great contest, isn't it? You got you look at the names there and the 10 names. I guess you look at in the midfield and on both sides, it's going to be a really interesting sort of battle.
So Brisbane are playing the Dogs on Friday night and probably the marquee semi-final. How do you see the midfield battle shaping up?
Yeah, well, it'll be dependent on, I guess, what Brisbane do with their rucks, whether they bring Archie Smith in or, McInerney stays there and McInerney goes forward. Same as the Dogs with English. So they've both got a couple of structurally issues to get right, I'd suggest. Libba, Treloar, Bont, Smith, Dunkley in there versus Neil, Zorko, McCluggage, Lyons, Robinson. The Neil Libba one will be interesting. Both real in and under players. Bontempelli, McCluggage. I reckon they'll keep a real close eye on Bontempelli. Both teams may not tag. I think Beveridge will let them loose up there. Let them loose, see how they go. Treloar can always go to someone like Zorko. Robinson could always go to someone like Bontempelli, just to take the skipper out. We'll set the tone here. I'll get it done for you. He's been playing on the wing, but whether or not they do that, or Lions can play a role. But it's going to be a great contest, isn't it? You got you look at the names there and the 10 names. I guess you look at in the midfield and on both sides, it's going to be a really interesting sort of battle. We know Brisbane like to score quite heavily. Their centre clearance numbers suggest that, and they're quite dominant in there. But again, I think it'll determine what they do with rucks with both teams, actually, whether they roll the dice with Stephen Martin. Clearly he's not, in terms of his conditioning, he's underworked and hasn't had a heap of track form. So whether or not Bevo needs to see a bit more of that, and then Fagan's got to make a couple of decisions around McInerney and Archie Smith, what they do with that, or do they just roll out the same and go a bit smaller up the front, which will determine what McInerney does. So, yeah, mouth-watering contest and looking forward to it.
Pick a winner.
I'm going to go the Dogs. The Dogs just.